Kanye says his addiction has destroyed his family. What up, worship boy Charles Brown back again for another Talking Facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell. So here we are. Kanye once again on another episode. And he doesn't want to call it an episode, but I do. And a lot of people call it an episode. Kanye has went on a rant on his Instagram saying that his addiction to porn ruined his family. And I'm gonna read this article off of Vlad TV and we're gonna have a discussion. Kanye West hasn't gone on one of his episodic social media rants in quite some time. If only a few months is that long. I don't know if that's that long. Quite some time. It ain't been but a few months. But all that changed on Thursday when he went off about the industry's bent toward over-sexualization and outright pornography, something he vows not to let his daughters partake in. Oh man, I'm gonna have a field day with this. Quote, don't let Kris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Pornography destroyed my family. I deal with the addiction Instagram promotes. Not going to let it happen to North and Chicago, which are his kids. There was a reference to Kris Jenner supporting both Kim and Kylie donning the cover of Playboy in 2007 and 2019. He then shared screenshots of a text exchange with someone who pressured him, who is presumed to be Kim, asking him to stop. He responded, no, we need to talk in person. You don't have to say so of where the kids go to school. Why you get to say, because you half white. Ye also noted in the text thread, y'all don't have say so over my black children and where they go to school. They would not do Playboy and sex tapes. So let me talk about this. First of all, to the people who are going to undoubtedly get in my comments and start calling me a hater for Kanye, this and that. I don't hate Kanye. I am extremely annoyed by Kanye. Because grown men, this is what a child would do, right? This guy's, to this day, has some of the most vulgar lyrics about women, right? It's downright porn. I could quote some of this stuff, right? Go back to Watch the Throne and some of these lyrics, right? About whatever. I don't got to tell you, you already know that. And then you're going to get on here and come at this lady who's raising your kids yet again and make it like she's doing something wrong because she did Playboy and her sister. First of all, you're making it like the mom is the problem. I didn't even read all the tweets that he has up here, right? Now it's the mom is leading them to be porn stars, right? And you're not going to let your daughters. How many daughters has this guy tricked out of other people's daughters, right? How many of these young women Ye has done something to in some miscellaneous room somewhere? So now you're going to go on here and make it like it was pornography that did it to you and that's why you lost your family. And you're going to make it like everything that they're doing on Instagram, they are selling sex on Instagram. That is a full-on fact, right? Is this the same guy that got the video that says, you're such a fucking hoe, I love it? Right? This is that guy? That video ain't come out but like 3-4 years ago. Before he went on this Christian swing that he's supposedly on, which I've well documented that I don't believe it. And he's shown time and time again that his actions are not the actions of a so-called Christian, right? So to go on here and say pornography destroyed your family. Nah, pornography didn't destroy your family. The antics of you tweeting every screenshot and everything this girl say and coming at her and her lover, whoever she with at the time, when you be having your own girlfriends going on. My thing is, right, I'm always going to try to be on the side of grown-up stuff. And when I see somebody with this magnitude of power do childish stuff, it bothers me. If this dude was a regular dude screenshotting his girl's texts, they would be clowning him. But instead of clowning him, since he's Kanye West, they go and they clown the girl. And they go after the girl. They go in her DMs and they go under her comments and harass the girl because they like his songs. Right? Don't know him from a hole in the wall, but they like his music. So he must be right. And whoever he's dissing must be wrong. We're going to throw bottles at Kid Cudi on stage because Kanye doesn't like him. Right? My whole thing is, if you're going to go on a rant, don't be part of the problem. If you're going to go on a rant against pornography and things of that nature, don't be part of the problem. The music that Kanye has been putting out for years is extremely degrading to women, which is, I don't care. I listen to rap music. You can say what you want. I don't care. Right? We used to try to act like it wasn't, but it was very degrading. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick up on the nuts and suck the dick. That's what was in that song. That's Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Bitches ain't shit. We used to bump that shit on repeat, played it over and over. Right? So I don't care what you say on your raps. I don't care what you say, but you're not going to contradict yourself and try to be the victim. Right? You're not going to try to be the victim when you're the one perpetrating all this. All this dude date is freaking strippers and Instagram models. What do you think your daughters are learning from that? All you date is hoes, like chicks that got their ass out. That's what you attracted to. You ain't never dated a chick with their body. They do freaking finance and they have their bodies covered up every single day. They don't even have Instagram. You ain't where that chick at? Did you find one of them yet? The only females you date are chicks that got their ass out. Amber Rose. Right? You gravitate to that. And then you're going to get on here and say, I'm not going to let my daughters. They probably will do that. What you think? I got money on it. Little girls love the attention of their dad. If all they see their dad is attracted to is chicks with big booties that always showing their body, and they see the reaction that they get, what you think they're going to want? They're going to want that reaction unless they can't stand you, that's where it's end up going if you keep attacking their mom. Then they're not going to want to do nothing like you. They're not going to want to do nothing that you like. They're going to hate everything about you. And it makes me, it's hilarious that he writes, do you think you get to decide because you're half white? Right? As if that's the problem. As if that's something for this girl to be ashamed of or whatever. All this dude chases white girls. And you're going to make yourself into a victim? Every girl you dating is white girl or got white in them or look white. So now you're going to make it like you the black victim and your black kids are in the... How you going to ask for blackness when all you chasing is white girls? Make it make sense to me, bruh. Make it make sense. You don't get to decide where my black children go. Well, if you wanted a black child, a mom in charge of them, then get a black girl. You don't get to decide off of skin color when you're chasing everything that's white. So this is what I'm talking about, fake, woke, goofy stuff. Somebody with a real intelligence not falling for it. That's why if you check any of his fans, any of these people, you go to their page, it's goofy. Their whole life is goofy. And whatever, put whatever you want in the comments. I don't care. If you follow this guy and you lingering on every word, And every time he get mad at somebody, you go and attack that person, and you go and you make comments about them, and you make memes, and yeah, Kanye, then you're the problem. He doesn't have to grow up. He doesn't have to learn anything because it's people like you that's feeding it. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't have nothing else to really say about this. I think if this guy really was serious, he wouldn't be screenshotting tweets that people sent him in private begging him to be a grown up and begging him to stop harassing their moms. Right? In a tweet, he said, mom says she's 65 years old. Please tell him to stop. Then why did they keep telling him to stop? He never stops. Has he ever stopped any time that they said stop? I don't understand these people who still, they got an abuser, right? This guy's actually just literally abusing them because he's every day, all day slandering them online and having goofy people slander them right behind him. But somehow he keeps getting able to text this girl and she keeps responding and he keeps screenshotting it with more. Chick, block the number. I know several parents who have zero communication with each other. They have to communicate through a third person. Don't tell me you need to keep this guy in your phone because of the kids. You do not. I know mad people who can't speak to that person because it'll get out of control. And the third person takes the text from that person and then they read it and they decipher it and they send whatever they need to say to that person. And it's usually no contact unless it's about picking up or dropping off the kids. All this other stuff they're doing is goofy. Right? It's goofy. Why are you still giving him ammunition to screenshot and post about you? Mom says to stop. Did he stop? Or did he screenshot it and put more up? Anyway, that's my rant. I'm done. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. If you got something to say, I will respond. It doesn't matter what you think because I'm going to say what I say about Kanye regardless. So all the Kanye lovers, get in line. Have a blast. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
CLB.